Okie doke, everybody. So one more time, I'm going to be using my big heavy kettlebell as much as I can. And then I'm using my two little dumbbells. You can use whatever you think that you got. If you got dumbbells, that's great. If you've got two large water bottles, that's great. Some heavy mugs that are the same kind. We're going to be doing shoulder stuff with it. So it doesn't need to be that heavy. Those are 8-pounders that I have, and they'll do just fine for me. So pretty light weights. And then the last optional thing, if you missed me saying it just a second ago, I'm going to be playing with a cup of very full water for some Turkish get-ups. Obviously, glass probably isn't a good idea, the best idea, I mean, but I'm going to be very careful with mine. If you feel like doing the water stuff, you're welcome to try it out. It basically makes you go very slow and control your movement perfectly with that Turkish get-up. But anyway, let's get started. We're going to start it off nice and easy, as we always do. Let's get some wrists going. So if you're not already up with me, join me. Just rolling the wrists, and then we'll combine our hands and keep that going in a second. I'm going to turn my wrists and go the other way. I'm going inwards now. I'm excited for this workout. It's a lot of compound movements. I'm going to put my wrists together and do that little roll. Ooh, lots of cracks and pops going on in there. But yeah, lots of compound movements today. And I'm not sure if we're going to really do reps or time yet. Let's go ahead and reverse the wrists. Just because I don't want to overwork anything and there's a lot going on. So we're going to go slow and just see what happens. I'm going to time it and see how far we get maybe in a minute. If we get 10 reps, 20 reps, etc. Let's let go of those wrists. And I'm going to give, as we did kind of the last time, I'm going to give 5 little squats, but they're not going to be that deep. So that's it. That's as far as I'm going to go for now. Like a quarter squat. I'm going to get 5. 3, 4, 5. Cool. Moving on to those arm rings, right? Gonna wring the towel out, turn that palm up, look hard over in that direction, and then let's slowly rotate. As I turn my head, turning my shoulders. Back and forth there. At your own pace, whatever feels good to you. But I'm really pressing into that twist, really asking a lot of my shoulders, but it feels good. I'm gonna go 2 more. See my fingers shaking when I push on it. Yeah. Good. Okay, I'm gonna get 5 more squats. I'm gonna go a tiny bit deeper than I did last time. Maybe play with where your feet are, a little wider, a little narrower. See what you like. 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, getting to my normal depth now. 5. Cool. I'm gonna do some of those big paddle arms, one arm at a time. Keep trying to keep my chest face towards you or whatever direction I choose, and really try and work the range of motion. I'm gonna go 5 forward with this arm, and then 5 forward with the other one. The same thing as wringing your shoulder out. Work the edges of that range of motion. I think this is 4 and 5. Again, trying to keep my chest pointed wherever I'm standing towards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All kinds of pops going on. 5. I'm gonna go backwards with the other one now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Work that range of motion. If you feel something that doesn't like that, leave it alone. Be gentle on it. 3, 4, 5. Cool. 5 squats. 1, 2. I'm gonna try and get deep now. 3. How's my back look? Pretty good, except for the bottom there. 4, my tail starts to tuck under me when I get to the bottom 5. I've always known that about myself. Some good mornings, hands on the hips. Gonna lean forward, get a nice hamstring stretch, flat back, and then stand up. Maybe you put your hips a little forward, keep your core tight. Let's go 5 of these. Good morning. Put your hands up in the air too. Some people like to do that. 3. But keeping my core tight when I push my hips out forward. 4. 5. Yeah, let's skip our squats for this round. We're gonna do some of those walkouts. So doing a hamstring stretch, gonna walk out, and I'm gonna get that push up. So here I go, walking to my push up position, get there, give it 1, bring it back. Stand all the way up, I'm gonna go 5 of these. I'm gonna get 2 push-ups this round. 2 push-ups, you can always use your knees here. Walk it back. You see how this is going? I'm gonna work my way up to 5. 1, 2, 3. Take your time. Don't rush to keep up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walking it back. 1 more for me. If you were here on Monday, we did a lot of back. A lot of rows, 4, 5, walking it back. And we didn't get to our legs. So today, I got a lot of legs for you. A lot of legs, a lot of shoulders. That was 5 of those for me. I'm gonna start to use my weight now, but it's still the warm-up. Still the warm-up. I've got some weight options, so I'm taking my little kettlebell right now. And just gonna go through some of those, the things we practiced on a workout, let's see, maybe a week ago now. We're gonna do a power pull, okay? Power pull is taking it from the ground to this position. That's it, okay? So from here to there, I'm shrugging my shoulders and going up on the ball of my feet. Join me whenever you want. I'm gonna get about 10 of these. And this is just getting us ready for what's to come in the actual workout. Trying to drive that muscle memory. And use light weights to get it all ready. Let me show you from the side. Keeping my elbows straight. This might be 10, but I'm gonna do 1 more. Now I'm gonna go to that high pull. It's the same thing that you just did there, except we're gonna finish at our chin. This is our scarecrow position with our elbows way above our shoulders, okay? So that's our goal. Don't smack yourself in the chin because your weight might be pretty light. There we go. Let's get 10 of these. Totally works with the dumbbell too. You can do a 1-arm style, right? If you want, and alternate. Whatever you want to do, make that weight work for you. Using the power of our legs, make it float up there. I'm gonna do 1 more. Good. Wherever you're at, let's take a quick little breather. Maybe grab a sip if you want. If you got that water cup with me, don't drink out of it, keep it full. I'm gonna challenge you later. If you did grab that water cup, I hope you grab the towel also, because the whole point is to spill all over yourself. I got mine. Okay. So again, not sure if we're gonna do reps or time yet. I'm just gonna start my timer and see what happens. See how many reps we get through. But again, we got some compound movements to do here. Let me show you with my heavy guy. Let's see. Making sure I don't hit my light fixture here. So the first round, we're gonna do a snatch, catch, and squat, okay? A snatch is when it travels above my head, almost out of frame there, right? In one movement. Then I'm gonna catch it. All the catch is bringing that weight down here, but I'm gonna allow my legs to help me be a shock absorber, okay? So when I catch that weight, my knees are gonna bend. And then I'm gonna keep that weight right here up high and squat with it, all right? It looks like this. Snatch, catch, bring it down, soft knees, and then squat. All right, and I'm gonna switch after that. Catch, squat. All right, we're gonna take our time. You don't have to keep up with me at all. This is just to work on form, going slow. We're just gonna see how many reps we get, okay? That's number one. I'll show you again in a little bit, right before we go, but I'm gonna keep showing you the rest of the moves for this round. That was number one. Snatch, catch, squat. Next up is clean squat press. We're gonna get it this round. So clean is when it comes up to about shoulder height, right? So I'm gonna put it between my legs, pull hard. That way it comes flying up there. Even if you got a dumbbell, it's the same thing, okay? So clean squat press. I cleaned it. Now I'm gonna squat again and use that squat to help that weight travel upwards, okay? And then again, maybe bend my knees to catch that weight if it's heavy for me, okay? And then alternating again. Clean, squat, press. All right, lots of legs and shoulders today. That's two. And then your last one, it's gonna be a little easier. Go into body weight, some bird dog fun. Okay, so you got two really crazy rounds, and then we're gonna get those opposites going. Tap that knee and elbow. And then we're gonna work on some balance stuff, all right? This is all you gotta know for now. I'm gonna give you some fun stuff to do while we're down here, but that's it, okay? That's it. So let's get it going. Snatch, catch, squat. I'm gonna grab a sip and then let's do it. Lots of legs and shoulders. This is totally like but my buddies, Brian and Trevor, used to go to Gold's Gym. It was leg and shoulder day. Here it is. But this is you guys are doing some advanced stuff. I used to never do this. Snatch, cleans. Okay, so again, let's alternate if you can. Snatch, catch, squat. Go slow, you don't have to keep up. The whole point is form here, okay? Make sure nothing is above you, that you can smack with your weight. And let's really focus on that snatch if it's new to you too. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go for it. Big pull, weight goes up there in one movement. We bring it down, we maybe bend our knees to catch it, and then we're gonna squat all the way as low as we can. Bring it up, bring it to the floor, switch. Big pull, bring it down, catch with the knees, and then squat. You can move quicker, you can move slower if you want. Up to you. Make it a rhythm. I'm gonna go through this whole round, but next round I'm gonna check on you. So show off next round. Catch and squat. You can turn that that catch right into a squat if you want. So snatch, right as it's hitting you, you're squatting. Snatch, right as it touches you, squat. 3, 2, make them equal. If you remember which one you started on, make them equal. Give you a second. I have no idea how many we did, but that was a minute. Next up is clean squat press. Again, I'm gonna do this whole round, and then next time I'm gonna come check on you. So if you have your video on, point it at you. I wanna see. Clean squat press. Let's go in 10 seconds. Clean is going up to shoulder level. We're gonna squat first, then press out of that, okay? Use your leg power to get you up there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember which arm you start with. Clean, squat, press. I'm gonna alternate. Clean, squat, press. Using my leg power. Squat, press. Obviously this works really well with a kettlebell, but it still definitely works with a dumbbell. I would say it asks a little more of your shoulder actually to have a dumbbell. So good job if you're using those, putting in a little extra work. Press. Clean squat press, clean squat press. Clean squat press. Clean squat press. I'm gonna get one more after this, time's up, but I gotta make them equal. Do the same. Clean squat press. Good. Let's immediately go to the floor. You're gonna rest while we're doing those bird dogs. Join me on the floor. You don't have to point it at yourself. Come on down, hands and knees. Think of which opposites you're gonna use. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick those opposites up. Let's give them a tap, elbow and knee. Tap, slowly extend. Slowly. This is bird dog. Opposite balance. Let's bring them slowly back together. Slow our breathing down. Make it a little closer to you. So if this is feeling easy for you, I want you to smooth it out. A nice like bell curve as far as movement, right? Not jolty. So slow and smooth. When you get to your longest out there, I want you to act like you're pressing into the part of the room in front of you and pushing your heel into the back of the room. When you bring that one down, let's switch sides. Switch sides. Bird dog again. Touch that knee and elbow. And trying to make it feel so smooth. That's the goal. I'm gonna get one more on this side. One more after this one. Smooth. Bringing it back to the floor, all fours. Nice. Okay, let's take a second if you want it. Grab a sip. We're coming back to the beginning of that round. Snatch, catch, squat. Excuse me. And I'm gonna take a peek at you, so try to be in front of that camera for me. I wanna see. Form is number one in this. Doesn't matter how many reps you get. Brenna, this is a good time to work on that snatch with that kettlebell. It's a big difference, a dumbbell from a kettlebell, doing a snatch with it. That kettlebell comes around and smacks you in the back of the wrist, back of the arm. So it's something to get used to. Almost got to punch that weight through the rest of it, that little tiny bit. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna start with you. I'm gonna do 2 reps and then I'm gonna come see what's going on. Snatch, catch, squat. Remember, you can catch as you're squatting. You can let that weight hit you and descend into that squat immediately, okay? If you want. All right, let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is on, let's do it. Snatch, pull hard. Catch and squat. Switch at the bottom. Rotate that watch. Snatch. Catch and squat. There's 2 for me. Switch and go. Let me see. Nice, one motion. Rip that thing up there. Nice, James. Cool, nice, Brenna. Yep. Love it. Nice, Eric. Yeah, like getting to see you, man. Here we go. You got 15 seconds. Keep moving. Right on. Pete, nice. Remember, we're gonna make it equal. So you're gonna finish on whatever arm you didn't start with. 3, 2, 1. If you need to get one more rep, get it. Get that other side, make them equal. Nice. Glad you have a kettlebell, Dana. James, that looked great with that adjustable dumbbell. I think I can leave it like that. Cool. Good work. One motion, right? That thing just flies all the way to the top in one motion. Let's get a little break. And then we're going to clean squat press. Lots of presses, lots of squats. Yeah, we're gonna keep going on time so that we don't have to worry about reps. This is all about form right now. Let's get ready here. Clean squat press. We're using that squat to get the weight higher this time. I'm gonna do them with you for the first little bit here again. Clean squat press. Here we go, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for it. It's going up to the shoulder, squat, press out of that. Bring it down safely. Switch. Go as slow as you need to make it all feel right. Clean squat press, using my breath to my advantage. I'm gonna come look, show off, let's see. Yeah, nice. Dana, with that kettlebell, right here. You want that thing locked against your chest. Yes, perfect. Nice, yeah, dumbbell or kettlebell. We want it right here, nice and close, the safest place for it to be. Keep that going. You guys look great. You only got 5 seconds. Start thinking about which hand you started with. I'm gonna get a couple more just to join you. 3, 2, 1. Time's done. End with that other arm. Show you a couple frontwards. But if you're done, you're done. Nice. Yeah, my kettlebell, even though it's so big, it still is right here. This is for Dana and Brenna, right? This thing is locked to my body, so if you pulled on it, it's not going anywhere. Nice work. Okay, let's move to the floor. Those bird dogs, let's get it going while you're still breathing. Pick some opposites you want to play with. And let's go. 3, 2, 1. Knee to elbow. Get some big breaths. Extend out there. This on the next one, I want you to treat this like a cat-cow. Raise that leg and arm way up in the air. And then bring it down and tap that knee and elbow. Let's do that on the next one too. A little bit of hyperextension. On this next one, I'm gonna hold it out here. Holding bird dog position. I want you to take those 2 limbs and move them out to the sides. Maintain that same height. You're like a radar scanning with your arm and your leg. Feels a little funny, but we're just playing with our balance right now. Let's switch sides when you come back straight there. Get a few normal bird dogs here. On the other side. I'm gonna turn towards you. Trying to make it smooth. Okay, I'm gonna hold this one out here again. Holding the bird dog position for a moment. And then again, gonna do that radar sweep. The limbs go the opposite directions like a clock. Trying to hold that height though, and then bring them back straight. Oh, I forgot about the cat-cow version. Let's do that. Cat-cow, hyperextend. Bring it back down and tap. Hyperextend. Okay, now let's do that radar sweep. Straight, and then just slowly rotate out to the sides. Deal with that balance. Bring it back, and let's do one more. Radar sweep. Bring it back. Bring it down, relax. How are we doing on time? Okay, we are doing okay. Sweet, let's hang out for a second. If you want to sip, we're gonna do all that one more time. Uno más. Let's keep working that form. This round, if you feel like focusing on one arm for a little while, feel free to do that. If you want to do 2 to 5 reps on one arm first, feel free to do that. Sometimes helps to just grind it in and feel that muscle memory getting a hold. Alrighty, let's get it going. I'm gonna do 30 seconds with you. I'll face you this time. But that weight travels up to your straight arm in one motion. It doesn't break anywhere. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Snatch, catch, squat. Oops, that was a clean. I'm gonna go a little quicker just so I can get a few in. I almost feel like I'm jumping when I do a snatch. My feet almost leave the floor. That's what it feels like, generating as much power as I can. Keep those going, I wanna see. Nice, nice, Brenna. Dana, yes. Ooh-wee. James, that weight is huge. Nice, Eric. Good squat. Nice hugging that thing. Yeah, good straight arms. 3, 2, 1. Finish on that other arm. Get some big breaths for a second. Big breaths. We're going to that clean squat press. This is your last round of all this stuff. Clean squat press. Gonna use that squat to drive that weight up and make it easy on our shoulders. That's what it should feel like coming out of that squat. Just floats up there. If you feel like you got it, one more thing I want you to work on is getting your head through the window. My head is, what would I say? Not through the window. Now it is through the window. See the difference there? Not through the window, through the window. I want your head feeling like it's in front of your armpit, in front of your shoulder, okay? It's gonna work on your shoulder range of motion. But let's do it. Clean squat press. I'm gonna do 30 seconds with you again. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Clean, squat, press. Switching at the bottom. Make some noise down there. Squat, press. Clean, squat. And then same, anybody who's got well, it's the same kettlebell or dumbbell, but if you got a kettlebell, I return it to the same position every time. gets to the clean position, squat and press, and then it returns to that position before it comes down. Keep going, 26 seconds to go. Nice, Dana. Good work with that kettlebell. It's a little different. Yes, Eric. Bend those knees a little bit. Don't want to see your booty. Nice. Drop the hips, drop the hips. Don't want back power, I want leg power. 4, 3, 2, 1. You got it. Get a break. End on that other arm. Bring it to the floor while you're breathing. Join me, join me. Come on down. Okay. Start on the other side that you started on last time, if you remember. 3, 2, 1. Get moving, get moving. Just flowing through that bird dog. But doing it as smooth as you can while you're still breathing. That's the point of getting down here so fast. I want your body to struggle to balance. But we're trying our best to be smooth. Being smooth under pressure. Okay, wherever you're at, let's start doing the radar sweep. That name just got made up basically last round. But try and keep that hip, that heel as high as it was at the top. Don't let it drop. Do one more and then I'm gonna switch sides. Try and be a little better about sticking to a minute on these. Okay, gonna set my limbs down, switch. Get the knee tap. Go through a few bird dogs normally. Trying to be smooth. I've got the top of my foot on the floor, if that makes sense. But you can put your toe directly into the floor if you want. It might help your balance. I'm gonna start that radar sweep. Let's keep that arm up high, huh? I don't want you to see it. I want it to be head level so you can't see it. One more sweep. Keep that wrist up, keep that heel up. Get back to the beginning, bring those limbs down, relax. Okay, everybody, let's hang out for another second. We got a whole new group of exercises coming. Nice work with those compound lifts. This set and the last set are both going to be fun. I'm going to try to make sure we save time for all of it, but maybe we'll just do 2 sets of this next round and maybe 2 sets of the other one too. We'll see how far we get. But anyway, let's go over the stuff. This one's going to be a lot of body weight stuff. 2 rounds of body weight, 1 round. I'm going to be using that water cup. So you know those T get-ups are coming. If you prefer to use a weight, you're welcome to do that. But the whole point right now is to get you tired for those Turkish get-ups, okay? I'm gonna try to do the same thing we just did with the bird dog. Do exercises that get you really tired and then make you focus on your balance, okay? So have you stressed out while you're trying to move slowly, methodically, all right? So the first one, we got skaters, right? We're not gonna do a whole minute of them, but skaters where we're either stepping, right? I can step or I can jump, right? And really working on absorbing my impact and balancing once I get there, okay? Whatever level you prefer, that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm eventually gonna get a little floor tap in there, right? Try and keep my back flat while I do that. But we're gonna go through some skaters. I'll give you some different variations of it. After that, again, still trying to just get you a little tired with some fun stuff. We're just gonna do bear crawl 360s. So gonna pick my hands and knees up in the bear crawl position and step with those opposites. And just be a dog looking for the best place to lay down, okay? So I'll do one that way and one the other way. and we'll go from there, okay? After that, gonna grab that water cup and do 2 Turkish get-ups on each side, all right? With that Turkish get-up, I'm gonna have my cup of water like a goblet in my hand, right? And I'm gonna stare at it as I get up so slow, right? Not spilling a drop, that's the point. Trying to move so slow while staring at that cup that I don't spill anything, all right? So, yeah, let's get started. My cup of water. But let's start with those skaters. Put this further out of my way. Whatever variation of the skater you prefer right now. Be gentle on yourself. Cushion those landings if you are jumping. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Skaters. I've got my skater arms going even, driving that wrist across my body. I'm just working on the balance right now. Excuse me. I'm gonna start to touch the floor. You're welcome to join me or not, but it's that opposite arm that taps. I'm trying to not bend my back, but let my hip and knee joints bend instead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, let's relax. Let's bring it to the floor. Remember, I'm trying to get you a little tired, so let's keep going. I want you to give me two 360s in the same direction, okay? We're gonna go 2 on each side. So 3, 2, 1, pick those knees up, and then get the opposites to move together. Your right hand and your left foot move together, and vice versa. Little baby steps as you stay in one spot. When you get back straight, keep going. Do 2 of them. I am back straight. Don't worry about keeping up. Keep going. And then just reverse when you get there. Go back the other way. If you're ahead, wait up. But if you're behind, don't worry about quickening up. Just keep that form. Keep that bear crawl form. My knees are about 1 inch to 3 inches off the ground. Moving my opposites together. Woo. I just got done with my 2. If you're back, find your weight or your water, whichever you prefer to use. I'm gonna try and show you how this is done by spilling water all over myself. Okay, 2 Turkish get-ups. If you wanna watch, I'll talk through the first couple. After that, I'm gonna shut my mouth and get them done. Hopefully go smooth. Your weight or your cup in your hand, get that thing extended. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2 get-ups. I'll let you know if I spill. I forgot to talk. Okay, I'm on my knee, brought my hand off the floor, windshield wiper, get everything in a line. To do a lunge, stood up, reverse lunge. Windshield wipe sideways, reach for the floor. Staring at my water cup this entire time. Kick my leg out from underneath me, take a seat. Down to my elbow in one stage, second stage down to the back. There's one, getting up. Didn't spill a drop, elbow. Hand, hip thrust. Bring that leg underneath. Hand comes off the ground. Windshield wiper, do a lunge. Reverse back down. Keep an eye on my water. elbow, and back. Yay. Didn't spill anything yet. Let's get that other side. If you're still going, don't worry about it. Keep going. Finish it up. Let's get this other side. If you're already ready, go ahead without me. Let's go. If you're there already, go. I'm not going to talk through this one, but let me know. Unmute yourself and ask me to if you want me to. Elbow. Hand, keeping an eye on that water all the time. Windshield wipe. Stand. So smooth, trying to be so smooth. One down. Don't drop the glass. Or don't spill it, rather. Coming back down to the floor to finish my second one. Take your time if you're a little behind, it's all good. I'm gonna relax though, finish my second one. Take your time. Cool. Looks like everybody's done. Not seeing any more movement. Awesome. Got you for 15 minutes more. Let's do that round one more time, okay? We're gonna do skaters. We're gonna get those bear crawls. We'll get a couple more get-ups. So if that was easy, if those T get-ups were easy for you and you didn't spill water, I want you to go quicker on these skaters, okay? Quicker on the skaters, quicker on the bear crawls. You don't have to wait up for us, okay? I want you to make yourself spill water by making yourself so tired, okay? Ask that much of your body. Let's do it. We're gonna do 45 seconds of skaters here. I'm gonna go quicker myself, all right? 4, 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Again, I'm just going a little quicker, getting a little more cardio out of it. Still cushioning my landing, using my skating arms to drive across. If you've ever rollerbladed or ice skated, you know this is a very realistic motion for skating, like legit. I used to play hockey, and this very much feels like sprinting down the rink to get that puck. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Gonna bear crawl right away. Not gonna wait. Okay, I'm gonna do the same 2 circles, but I'm gonna go right and then go left and then do that again. Right, then left. There's right, going left. If you can hear me breathing, you hear that I'm breathing way more than last time. There's left, gonna go again, right. Ooh, those opposites, going left. Form, form, form. Don't worry about keeping up. Back to the middle. Let's find that water cup. Let's spill some water. As soon as you're done with those bear crawls, come join me. Unless you're using a heavy weight, if you decided to use a heavy weight and do Turkish get-ups, give yourself a sec. Otherwise, let's get moving. I'm gonna do 2. I'm gonna do 1 on each side and then come look at anybody that I can see. Don't worry about moving your camera though, if it's not pointed at the floor. Super smooth. A lot of the times it's when we're on our way back down to the floor with this. I just spilled. I was gonna say, a lot of the time it's when we're on our way back to the floor that we'll let that knee come crashing to the floor a little harder than we should have. And sometimes that's the biggest place where we spill. But I just tipped the glass over and decided to pour some down my back. Keep it going. I'm gonna come see you if I can see you. Nice, Dana. I love the water cup. I love that everybody's doing mostly water cups. Nice. James and Pete are going heavy. I love it. Nice. Keep that elbow locked. You got water or a weight. That elbow is locked the whole time. Keep an eye on that thing. Awesome. Nice, Eric. Yeah. Cool. Finish those up. Don't rush. Take your time. Make it smooth. I'm gonna join James. I'm gonna get like one on each side with my weight. I can be a little quicker with the weight, even though it's more weight. Ooh, that was a bad one. There's one. Let's get the other side. If you're done, hang out, grab a sip. Got a couple more rounds for you. Okie dokie, my friends. I'm gonna start to go over the last round of stuff. I got 9 minutes with you, so might cut it even shorter than I thought, but I at least want to start doing it. And if you wanted to, you could maybe get a couple after we say bye, but let me show you. Well, I'm gonna show you with my kettlebell, since some of you got kettlebells. I wanna show you that it definitely can be done with a kettlebell. We're gonna do a single leg hip thrust, and we're either gonna do a fly or a press.
You move too much, girl. You can't do that.
Peter, I can hear you, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're all good. Yeah. I was like, what is that? So a single leg hip thrust, I'm gonna push with the same leg that the arm is working. So shoop, there's my hip thrust. And I'm gonna press at the same time. So either a press or a fly. The fly is where it's gonna come wide, right? Hip thrust, fly. If your weight will work for your fly, I want you to do the fly. If you're not feeling the fly, we're just gonna press, okay? But it's a 1-to-1 ratio. One hip thrust, one press or fly, okay? If one leg is a lot, then obviously we join both legs together, do a fly, do a hip thrust. Okay, 1-to-1 ratio. We'll get both of those going. The other one is where we're the only time you're gonna use those two smaller weights. All right, we're gonna do an RDL, and then we're gonna stay balanced on that leg and get some of our lateral raises, get some of those forward raises, okay? But it's gonna look like this. So gonna do a single leg RDL, gonna come up, stay on that balanced foot, do a lateral raise. RDL, lateral raise. Oh, I lied. We're gonna do three lateral raises, okay, to one RDL. It's always gonna be a 3-to-1 ratio here. 3 out to the sides, 1 RDL. And then we'll go 3 out to the front, 1 RDL, etc. Okay? Last one on that. No weight, body weight, Supermans, but we're gonna focus on just retracting some of those muscles that we worked on Monday, okay? So I'm gonna put my hands underneath me as if I was gonna do a push-up, and then I'm just gonna do a Superman and pull my shoulders back. So it looks like this, coming up, and I'm really driving. It's this compared to that. I want those shoulders back and down, okay? And then retract back to the floor. Come up again, do the same thing. Pulling back. So we're in these little pulses there. All right, and that's all. We'll save some time for a little stretch. Let's get through at least one of these rounds. And again, if you feel like doing some afterwards, you can. Single leg hip thrust with a fly or a press. And that single leg hip thrust can be 2 legs. Well, let's go ahead and get to the floor. As soon as you notice you're not able to get all the way up with that hip thrust, add that other foot in. Even if you just add the toe in, you don't have to add the whole full foot, but just help with a little bit of that other leg, right? I'm gonna go for the fly, and if you can, I want you to do the same. If not, press that thing. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hips up. Let's go. Do a hip thrust, down, up, do a fly or a press. If you do that fly with me, you're gonna notice it's gonna try and ask a lot of your core, and you're gonna resist it. I'm gonna help myself with that toe, like I talked about. I've got my other hand just resting on my stomach to feel if my abs are working. Because when that weight goes wide, I feel my obliques firing up for sure. Trying to twist my torso. 3, get one more rep if you want. 2, 1, switch that hand. Come on, watch. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1, other side. Put that free hand on your tummy. Poke in there, make sure it's hard. I'm gonna start to add my other foot in to help the other leg. Not getting as much height as I want. Hip thrust. I'm gonna get one more rep here. Good. Let's bring it down. Bring it down, bring it down. Woo! Okay, just roll right over in the tummy. Let's get those Superman scap retracts. Scapula retraction. Okay, so hands are right underneath your shoulders as if you were gonna do a push-up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly gonna brace up, it's not fast. And then pull those shoulders down towards your hips and back up towards the sky. And then let's relax back to the floor, totally relax, and then come up again. Pull those shoulders down. It's as if I was standing over you and pressing your shoulders down into the floor. That's what it should kind of feel like, having your shoulders pressed down. You feel gravity pulling on them. But just slowly at your own pace here. I feel my lats firing too. Those are the ones that are right beneath your armpits on your back. Big squeezes. 4, 3. I'm gonna get one more. Good. Relax. Did I miss the, yeah, I did. Okay. So we did Superman and we did single leg hip thrust. I forgot about the RDLs for whatever reason. So let's get through those. Need your 2 light weights. And then we're either gonna do a single leg RDL or we can go both legs RDL if those weights are a little heavy to do one leg, and then pick your foot up for those lateral raises and front raises, because I want to work on your balance. So both feet if you need it for the RDL, 1 foot for the raises. All right. It is 9:59. If you do need to be anywhere at 10, sorry, I'm going to go a tiny bit over. Let's just finish this set out and then we'll stretch. 3, 2, 1. Let's start with an RDL, either it's single leg or double leg. And then back to 1 foot if you're on 2. Do 3 lateral raises. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna switch my feet for the RDL if you're doing single leg. Come back up, go lateral again. 1, 2, 3. Switching feet. You know what's going on now. If you wanna get a little quicker than me or a little slower, switching my foot. RDL. 1, 2, 3. This time, if you're doing a single leg, I want you to stay on this foot the whole time. Let's do another RDL. Come up forward raises now. 1, 2, 3. Going right back into the forward, meaning the RDL. On that same leg though. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2. Let's switch to that other leg. Do another RDL. Come up, let's go back to lateral. We're just gonna get our shoulders going at the very end here. There's 3. With this RDL, trying to not reach for the floor. If anything, I wanna feel that hamstring stretch while keeping the weights farthest from the floor. There's 3. Now I lost count, but basically trying to get 9 on the lateral here, 9 on the forward. Gonna switch feet. Now I'm on my right for the whole time. Gonna do another RDL and then forward raises again. Gonna do one more RDL. One more set of 3 raises here. There's 3. Good, relax. Okay. Pete and I have so much fun stuff we want to give you. We keep on running out of time. I'm going to go ahead and move to the stretches, but if I had you for another half hour, we'd be getting another 2 rounds of that and 2 rounds of the one we did earlier. So if you want to do that, you can either wait for the video and do it all again, or if you know what you're doing, just get right back to it after we stretch. But let's go ahead and stretch. So again, this last set here that we only did 1 round of was single leg hip thrusts or double leg hip thrusts with a fly or a press. We did that Superman scap retract, really pulling those shoulder blades back. And then the RDL balance with some deltoid raises laterally forward. We didn't get to the backwards ones, which are these ones. Working for those rear delts, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and let's cool down. I'm gonna take 3 big breaths and be loud about it, and then we're gonna go into some yoga stuff. In through my nose, out through my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna reach for my toes, and then I'm gonna walk my feet backwards. And then into a down dog here. Where am I? That look good, cool. Down dog. come to push-up position. And now I want you to keep your core tight, but let your hips drop. We're going to go in that cobra position, but from the push-up position. So letting my hips drop, but keeping my core tight, making sure that feels okay. And then bringing it right back up and then down dog again. Again, getting my head through my window down here, pushing my head through my shoulders. My arms are the window. Going back to push-up position again, and I'm going to play with that cobra position again, dipping my hips. One more time, back to push-up and back into down dog. Going to keep your cool down pretty simple here. Give your hamstrings a stretch. Give your shoulders a stretch. Let's go back to push-up position. And then I'm going to put my knees down. I'm going to go into child's pose. Nice wide knees. Feet are together in the back. You can get some padding if you want for your knees. I'm going to put my hands out front and press my bottom into my heels. Trying to get my glutes close to my heels. Good shoulder stretch here. I'm going to do that threading the needle that we did on Wednesday. Taking that arm, putting it underneath your armpit, and then laying down on it. I'm going to go ahead and switch now. I'm going to come up nice and slow, switch my hands out, thread the needle. If you want to know something interesting, this part of my floor smells like maple syrup. I have no idea why. Let's finish up on that one. And I'm going to do one last child's pose thing. I'm going to walk those hands to my left side and get that little stretch on your lat muscle. Again, trying to sit my bottom down towards my heels. And then gonna switch right now just because I want to get you out of here under 10 minutes late. Oh yeah, that feels great though on the lat. Gonna bring everything back center and relax up and out of that. Sorry I didn't get to anything, and sorry I kept you 7 minutes late. But hopefully that was semi-fun for you. I had fun. It's good to see everybody. I'm glad I can do that now. Swipe across and see what you're all doing. You guys are awesome with form. It's really cool to see.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for yesterday.
Yep, it was fun. Have a good day. Adam.
Hey, Adam, I have a quick question. Hey, Adam.